Hello friends, this is Rahul Singh. So today we will learn how to do investigation, log search and log analysis in RSA Netwitness. So here we have logged in RSA Netwitness. For investigation we will go to the investigate tab, click on it. Here you will ask the concentrator decoder from where you want to perform investigation. So I will choose here concentrator. Now it will give you all the data. So before starting investigation, we will discuss what is meta keys. So meta key is a keyword which is important, which is used for perform searches on NetWitness. Stored logs, so like ip.src, directory, extension, file name, these are called meta keys. So meta keys are generated by the parser, where you will see for example this is raw log. Okay, so it is very difficult to read raw log because this is in a very unorganized way, so you will not able to find where is the source IP, where is the destination IP, what is the action allowed or denied. So it is very difficult to understand the raw log. So the parser will do what, it will extract the all the important fields from the raw log and map to the respective relevant meta keys. For example, I have copied one raw log, like here this is the one firewall raw log. Now by looking at this firewall log, it is very difficult to identify where is the source IP, where is the destination IP, and what is the hash value and everything. So the parser will do what, it will just remove it. For example, if you read carefully, you will find some IP address. This is one IP address, this is other one, this other one. So the parser will do what, it will extract the source IP and map under the ip.src meta key. For example, 10.17.100.7. For example, this is source IP. Okay, so this value will be mapped under the ip.src, and if this is the destination IP, then your parser will automatically map this value under ip.dst meta key. So the ip.src, ip.dst, these are the meta keys which is used to perform search. If you don't know meta keys, then it will be difficult for you to perform search in investigation. So it is important to remember all the important meta keys which is required for investigation. 69. Now this is the hash value. So the parser will automatically map under checksum meta keys. Like this way. So similarly, the parser will extract all the important fields from this raw log and map under respective meta keys. For example, let me show you. Let me show you the raw log, how it mapping done. Okay, so this is raw log. Okay, so see, this is the very huge raw log. Let me double click on it. Okay, so this is the raw log. and at the right hand side you will see the parsed value, and all the important fields will has been mapped under some meta keys, like this is session ID, time, the time will be extracted, size of the payload, medium, device type is not, device class is IDS, header ID, this is the event time, directory, now the file name, extension is not available. So the parse, so in this way the data, the raw log has been mapped under some respective meta keys. It depends on the parser how the meta key mapping is done. The logic is mentioned in the parser. Okay, so like file name is a one of the meta key, file size is a file name size is a meta key, user.src is a meta key where all the users from the all the raw logs available in the NetWitness will be mapped under the user.src. All source user will be mapped under user.src meta key. Destination user will be mapped under destination user.dst meta key. Logon type, client certificate profile, client certificate cookies, so everything. So how the logic is defined in the parser, the same thing will appear in the investigate tab, and the corresponding value will be mapped under the respective relevant meta keys. Here the EC activity, what kind of activity is done, so permit, deny, authentication, log on, request, start, detect, log off. So the fields, important fields from the raw log will be mapped under a meta keys, so it will be easy for searching, investigation. Otherwise it will be very difficult to read each and every raw log. Okay, so the meta key is done. Now this is our investigate tab where all the data is coming here at one place, where you can do searches, investigation, anything, any kind of investigation you can do. Now if you want to see from where these logs are coming from, so there is a meta key called device type. Okay, so the device type will show you all the devices from where the logs is coming. See, this is the device type. The value under this meta key will show you the logs type, like the Palo Alto network, this is a firewall, Juniper router, unknown. Unknown means the parser is not available for this raw log, means the NetWitness is not able to identify the logs, that's why it is coming under unknown. Now FireEye, Windows, Semantic, Antivirus, Linux, Cisco Meraki, again Palo Alto Network PanOS, Cisco routers, not FireEye. So these are the logs type. So we are receiving logs from such kind of devices. These are the overall classes like firewall, router, antivirus, Windows host. Okay, IDS configuration management. So the device type and device class is the two meta keys which tell you what kind of log, from where the logs is coming. Now there is another meta key called device IP. Device.ip. So here it is not coming because in my lab environment, so this is the raw log that I manually inserted in. This is not a real-time log, so device.ip is not coming. So the device.ip meta key will show you device.ip meta key show you the IP address of the log source. Like if this is the firewall, this is the log source coming from the Cisco firewall. The IP address of that Cisco firewall will come under the device IP. Okay. Similarly, device type. Similarly, Windows. The device IP under device IP will show you how many Windows servers sending logs, and their IP address will come under the device.ip. Semantic antivirus. How many semantic servers sending logs to Netwitness will come under the device IP. Okay. So we have discussed device type, device class, and device IP. Now if we want to, because see, we are receiving logs from all the device type here in one place, but further drill down, if you want to just uh, perform search on Palo Alto Networks firewall, Palo Alto firewall, you have to just click on the Palo Alto Fire Networks. It will automatically let me refresh it. So I think there is issue in network. So due to network issue, I lost my connectivity. So again, so we want to search the firewall logs, the firewall events. To how to do this? So we have already seen that in device type we are receiving logs from different log sources. Okay, so now we want to search only firewall logs. So here we will go. So there are three type of uh, searching option is available. One is simple, where you can click on the drop down, you can select the meta keys that you want to perform search upon. So if you don't remember the meta keys, you can choose the simple one option, simple. If you have good experience on RSA Netwitness investigation and meta keys knowledge, then you can go for the advanced option. So I will show you with the advanced option. Here you can type query. So suppose I want to search firewall logs. So we will type device all firewall logs device dot class. Here automatically there is a smart searching, automatically device dot class will appear. Just click on it. Now it will show you the operator. So I will choose equal to firewall. Okay. Make sure to keep your values under quote. Now click on apply. Now it will fetch out all the firewall logs. It may be Cisco, it may be from Palo Alto. So all the firewall logs will be displayed here. Yes, see, here we can see only the firewall logs. These are the firewall logs. Now we will see what kind of meta keys we are getting. Here the source source user account user.src. This will be the source user account. Now destination user account. Here logon type, profile, client certificate, cookies, profile. So now event category name, event.cat.name is the meta key and event category name is the display name. So for searching you have to apply event.cat.name. then you can able to perform search. This is the meta key. If you will use event category name as a display name, it will not work. So in event category name, we are receiving multiple types of logs like attack access, network connection successful, network denied connection, network connection authentication failure, user activity normal activity, failed logins, user activity log of VPN. So there are many categories of logs are coming. Now event activity is permit, denies, authentication request, log on start, log of outcome, success and failure. So here there are many meta keys are there, and under which the respective values are mapped under the respective meta keys. Here action, allow, get, firewall, network traffic, global, protect. So that depends on your whatever present in the raw log, it will be mapped in a meta keys. Okay, so here we learned how to segregate logs depending on the log type. For example, if you want to see the logs of only antivirus, semantic antivirus, so we will just remove this semantic AV. Make sure do not write anything here. It you have to type the same name that is present in your investigation tab. Let me show you. Let me remove all this. Here, see, this is a semantic AV. So whenever you want to search logs for semantic AV, you have to type the same name, whatever written here. If you want to search the logs for Windows, then you have to type Windows, and meta key should be device.type. If you want to check the firewall logs, all the firewall, because we have multiple firewalls like Palo Alto, Cisco. So if you use fire device class firewall, it will include all the firewall logs. Specifically, if you want to see the Palo Alto network logs, then you can use device.type and Palo Alto networks. Let me show you here. Device.type equal to Palo Alto. So the name should be same as written. What is written here. Do not use your imagination, otherwise the result will be 0. Just click OK. Now it will fetch out all the Palo Alto networks log. See, so this is the all logs from Palo Alto. Now you want to see semantic log, semantic antivirus. The device.type semantic AV and close the quote. See, here we are receiving only semantic log, antivirus log. Here you can see the directory, the extension, the file name, username, virus, action, clean by deletion or a quarantine. This is the hash value. So everything related to antivirus you will see here. Here you can define the time period, how older. See, so 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. So depends on your requirement, how older log you want to search. You can put the time and you can perform the search. Now if you want to see the antivirus logs and firewall logs both, here you can type AND operator and OR operator. AND operator means the both condition must be satisfied, then it will return the some output. In our condition, any one condition must be satisfied to return result. Okay, so device type equal to semantic Palo Alto. Close the code. So it will return the result both from both the log type. If you go to the device type meta key, it will show the logs from both the device. See here, Palo Alto network and semantic. Here we are receiving both the logs from both the device type. Okay. Now I will show you investigation on firewall logs. How to do investigation on firewall logs. So here we will choose all the firewall device dot class firewall. Okay. Here you are seeing all the logs from the firewall. Now you want to further drill down your investigation. You want to see all the inbound connection, means the traffic coming from outside to inside. So there is a meta key called, you can append the query or you can just edit. So let me append, means it will add other query on the on this search result. I will use direction equal to inbound. So direction is a meta key, inbound is a value. Okay, so let me show you inbound is available or not, because I'm not writing this inbound from my imagination, because this value is already coming in direction meta key. Let me cancel it, let me show you. So if you see direction here, see here the direction meta key. Under direction meta key you will see four values. One is outbound, client to server, lateral, inbound. So the name should be exactly matching with the name what is present here. So I will further drill down our query. Direction equal to inbound. Okay, now click OK. Now you will see there are two query is applied. So first query will result will fetch out all the logs from the firewall. Second query will further drill down all the logs related to inbound connection, means the connection which is the traffic which is coming from outside to inside. See, now we have only 44 logs. Network connection successful, permit. Now you want to see the IP addresses, the public IP address, the source IP addresses from where the connection is coming. So we will go to the ip.src. See, so these are the IP address from where the traffic is coming. These are the destination IP address where the traffic is ending. So now here you can see the source city, London, the villages Singapore. Now the source organization Amazon.com, Comcast Business, Central Communications, source country United States, United Kingdom, Singapore, France. So all the detail you will see. Now if you want to check the reputation of this source IP, whether it is blacklisted or not, you want to see, then you can perform external lookup. Just hover your mouse on the IP address and then press right click. Now here you will see the lot of option. One is live lookup, scan for malware. If you click on scan for malware, it will scan anything. If malware, it will start scanning malware scanning, because we do not have any malware scanning engine is available in our lab environment, so I cannot show you that. Context lookup means it will give you the contextual value related to this IP. So it is not showing anything. So I will show you. For example, if I go to the external lookup and search on the IP void, the reputation. Again, it is asking cross. You have to complete this challenge first. See, here this IP is safe. Similarly, you can check reputation of this IP void. Again, you have to just submit. See, this IP is blacklisted. So in this way, you can perform external lookup on open source intelligence tool. Now apart from IP void, there are multiple. The Roptex IP search, it will give you the detail of who is the registrar of the IP, where it is coming from, domain search, everything will be searched from the Roptex. Now malware domain list, we can search on malware domain list. Similarly, we can go for Science Google malware diagnostic IP and host name. So similarly, we can search the IP address on multiple platforms. No safe content found. Current status is no data is available. Okay, but anyways, you can, this is my lab environment, we have very less number of data, but in your production environment we can do investigation on this open source uh, sites. Okay, now this is the inbound. Okay, now if you want to search how many traffics are allowed, so again go to the query. Now there is one meta key called action. Okay, now click on allow. Click OK. It will give you all the allowed traffic. Network connection successful. So these are the traffic which are allowed. Now your firewall team is asking key that share the logs share the all the allowed events. So how will you download all these logs from NetWitness? That I'm going to show you. Now you have applied all the relevant queries, and you will get the relevant result. Now you want to fetch the result in a Excel sheet or a CSV format. So just go to the save events. Okay, here it will give you lot of options like pcap, logs, files, meta. So I will go to meta, because if you choose this meta, it will give you CSV value or whatever other format in the meta keys and respective values. It will be key value pair, result will be downloaded. If we click on the logs, it will give you the raw log like this. So I will show you to download how to download the raw log by clicking on meta. Here you can give any name. I will leave it default. Now here it will show you the which format in which you want to download the logs. So I will choose CSV and click OK. Now extracting current directory point meta to file. Okay. Now where to check the logs has been downloaded or not? So just click on this bell icon. Okay. Now click on view all. It will take you another page. Yes. So here there is one option is jobs. Click on the jobs. See the first value, first option, investigation. This is our file name, time, completed. So here click on download. Okay, see here the logs has been downloaded. Now double click on it to see in how the logs is. Okay, yeah, see here the time format is changed. So this is some NetWitness problem. This is internal problem that we cannot do anything. Now you will see all the meta keys. The value under this meta key is blank because no value is present. So if we just scroll right, you will see, yes, yeah. So the event category name, EC activity permit, EC theme communication, firewall or action allow, and so almost we are receiving all the relevant fields. Source IP, destination IP. Okay. Don't see. So we have learned how to download the logs. Okay. Now I will remove all the filter. Now I will show you how to do investigation on antivirus logs. Okay. So first we will drill down to get antivirus logs. So device type equal to semantic AV. Okay. So no result is coming. See, no result is coming because there is no value present for semantic AV because I have misspelled. So you have to write the exact same name which is present in investigation tab. So there is no semantic AV is present, it was semantic. So I have missed the N. Let me N. Now we will click on OK. See, now we are receiving logs. Now it is showing these are the file name, these are the malicious file name on the host. Now I want to see like this unconfirmed 558877CR download file, on which system it is downloaded, or I want to know the system name. So just click on this value, it will automatically insert one filter. Yes, see the file name is inserted. Again another filter is applied. Now we will see the host name on whose system this file is present. So there is another meta key host.src. See, this is the host name on which this file is present. Now we will see action, whether it is this file is deleted or quarantined by antivirus. So there is another meta key that I have shown you, action. Action cleaned by deletion means antivirus has been cleaned. The deleted antivirus has deleted this file. Okay, so this is safe. So in this way we can find out all the relevant details, like this is the directory where the file is present, this is the file name, okay, this is the action which is deleted, this is the hash value. You can check the hash value details on, so context scan. So the external lookup is not enabled for the hash value, so we cannot check, only we can check reputation of IP addresses. This is a process detail, this is a virus name, PUA installer, co-install core, this is the host name, this is the source IP address of the host. So you can just fetch out these details and you can send to your incident response team to take action if action is not deleted. Event state is deleted, if the action is or event state is the left alone, something like that, not cleaned, then you can take action on it. Now remove. Okay, now let's discuss some scenarios. Okay, so for example, let's copy this. Wait. Okay, so your firewall team asks you to share the details of these two IPs, 10.1.2.91. Okay, so your firewall team asked you to share the logs or related events of these two IP address, these source IP addresses in the okay, or they ask you to share details of this IP address, whether it is in source or it is in destination IP, doesn't matter. They want details in both the condition, whether it is these IP are in source or these IP are in destination. So in two way we can just apply on the search. One is ip.src equal to, well, just copy this IP and just paste here in the same way. See, if you have multiple IP to search, just separate each IP by comma, and make sure that if you are researching IP address, don't need to apply quote, double quote. Okay, so except IP address, everything should be quoted. So here we have not used any quote because this is IP address. Okay, so ip.src and this IP address, it will fetch out the details related to this IP only from all the log sources. Okay, now if we go at ip.src, you will find only these two IP address. Okay, see, if there is a possibility that this IP might be present in destination IP address, so here you will apply or filter and ip.dst. Okay, see, this means this IP may be present in source, may be present in destination, so it will fetch out all the result here. Okay, or instead of writing this much filter, you can use just ip.all. Okay, ip.all, it includes all source and destination both. Okay, now here filter is government, any MSURL, block list, Genesis, CNF allowed. So your firewall team is asking that send me the details from the block list. Okay, so this is the block list details. So we will further drill down our query. We will use another filter, or simply we can click on block list. In two ways we can do. Just we type filter equal to block list. First we like the name should be exactly same, which is here. Okay, if we click apply, see, you will get a result related to the block list. So in another way we can do the same thing, just remove the filter block list and go to the meta key filter. Okay, simply click on the block list, it will automatically apply a filter on it. Now you will see the result related to this IP address, and further the filter should be block list, means block. In this way we can perform search as per our requirement. Now remove all the filters. Now there is another meta key called virus name. Yeah, this is a virus name. Now you want to check how many hosts having this virus name, PUA install core. So simply you need to click on it. Suppose your antivirus team or incident response team asking, share me the host name on which this virus name is present, this virus is present. So simply click on it. Virus name equal to PUA installer core. So it will fetch out all the result related to this virus name. Okay, so we received 9 results. Okay, these are the directory. Now we will go to the host.src meta key. These are the username. These are the host.src meta key. Simply these are the two hosts on which this virus is present. So simply you can go export values in CSV, copy it, and you can send to your, sorry, it's not been copied. So you can send your incident response team or antivirus team by asking, okay, these are the host name on which the PUA install core virus is present. Now they are asking, send me the username detail. Okay, so we will go user.dst meta key. So where is user.dst meta key? See, these are the username. Export values, control C. Now you can give, okay, you can send the username as well. So in this way you can give them whatever the relevant data is available or required. So we have learned how to do investigation, what is meta keys, how to download logs. If you want to download all the logs, just go to here, click meta keys, files, logs, pick up anything that's your requirement, depends on requirement, click OK, select the format, and then click export. Once it will exported, you will go to, you need to go this bell icon, view, jobs, and you will see the downloads, all the downloads here. Okay, now what else I can show? So let me show you something, some investigation on Windows logs. So again we will type device type equal to Windows. So it will fetch out the Windows logs. Yes. So all the Windows logs is there. So here is the source account name, here destination account name, logon type, here event category, user activity field, logins, event activity, logon, event outcome, failure, user authentication. So all kind of detail is here. Event host name is there, reference id is event id in Windows, process, and everything is here. Now you want to search the user like AUK, LEZ, anything. If you see, suppose you don't remember the username, complete username detail, but you know first three character or something, or anything, any little portion of the username, just you can query by typing user.dst contains. If you remember the exact username, then you can use equal to, otherwise you can just type contains. I will type cyb. Okay, here the three the first three one cyb, I think. So it will fetch out all the username having cyb. So here it is resulting some error. I use contains. So here let me remove this. Here saying unrecognized user or the estimator key. Okay, just copy it. Let me try once again. If user.dst contains control V, sorry, see, I have just written SAIRL, so it results the complete name. Fetch out the complete name of the destination. Okay, if you remember the little portion, you can just write contain operator, and it will fetch out all the relevant related data. Now I will so EC activity contains logon. Okay, so it will fetch out all the event related to logon. Okay, now EC activity is logon. Yes, logon is already there. Now this is the process name. The process name is a bit longer, so you remember only W3 WP. Okay, w3wp, you don't remember the entire name, so you can simply just modify your query. Process contains w3wp, is it? Okay, now go to the process. See, it will result w3wp entire. Now in this way you can do search. Now device dot type not equal to Windows. Okay, so it will remove Windows device type and display all other device type. Okay, now we go to the device type meta key. Here is the device type. Click through reload. You will see each and everything but not Windows, because we have applied filter not equal to. Now we want to remove Palo Alto networks, so we will go, we'll edit it and just segregate by comma, and again put under quote Palo Alto networks. Okay, now apply. Now we will again check device dot type. See, the Palo Alto has been removed. Okay, not equal to. Again, let me remove it. Okay, now I will show you other operator. Okay, so here are reference ID. There are multiple reference ID starting with 47468, and now we want to search all the reference ID starting with 4. Okay, so here you will apply filter reference ID. Let me see, begins with 4. Okay, 4. Now again we go to the reference ID meta key. See, here we will see all the reference ID starting with 4. Okay, previously it was coming 8, starting with 8 and 4. Now 8, the reference ID which was starting the 8 digit 8 has been removed now. Okay, now I will modify the same filter. Reference ID begins, now ends with 7. Okay, now it will show you all the fields. Okay, ends with 7. See, here we can do searches like that. Now similarly we have many things like we can write regex as well. You can length, exist, not exist, means if we let me show you how to use exist and not exist. Okay, so here we are seeing the lot of logs, but I want to see the logs having virus name present. Okay, so we will write virus name exist, means the virus name must be present in all the events. Those event which does not contain virus name, it will this filter will remove that event. This filter will only show the event which has virus name. Okay, now see, let me go to the virus name. Virus name is there. Now if you see the raw logs of, if you open any events, and you will see, you will find the virus name in each and every event. So let me check one event. Okay, to see raw logs, just click on the numbers, right click on it and click open events in new tab, then it will open in the new tab. Say this is the raw log. If you double click, you will see in the raw log there will be somewhere in virus name, and virus name is the meta key. So here you will see the virus name may be present. This is the virus name, pu install core. Similarly, if you see if you take any event and see the raw logs and corresponding metadata, the virus name will be present. So similarly, I will choose not exist. Okay, not exist, click on OK. So this filter will remove all the event which has virus name. It will show you the event which does not have virus name. Okay, now we will go to the virus name meta key. See, the virus name meta key is not present, it's coming here, means the virus name meta key has been removed by this filter not exist. Okay, so we have learned all kind of investigation on the RSA Netwitness. We have learned what is meta keys, how many filters are there, and everything. Now I will show you different tabs here. So as of now we learned how to write queries, how to perform query, how to perform complex queries. Okay, now profile, let me remove this. This is my lab environment. So you are seeing very less number of meta keys and values, but in your production environment you will see lot of meta keys and there are large number of events should be there in investigation tab. So you can create a profile. Okay, like manage profile. Okay, just I'm creating one. My name is like Rahul. Okay, we can leave meta group as it is. Here you can write query like device dot type. Okay, okay, okay. So here you are seeing the lot of events, and let's suppose you have a one incident and you want to do some investigation, and that incident is related to antivirus logs or Windows. So there are a lot of data is present here. This data contains firewall logs, some other routers, switches. So you that data is not relevant. You only need logs for Windows or antivirus. So for a incident related to antivirus or Windows, you can create a profile. Okay, so this is okay. Let me remove how to create another profile. Let me deactivate the profile. Okay, click on the profile, manage profile. Okay, so I have created one profile. I will delete it. Yes, and I will show you how to create profile and what is the meaning of profile and how it works. So just I'm creating Rahul. Okay, now here we will write query device type equal to semantic av. Okay, now Windows. Okay, because the event is related to, let me give a relevant name. Okay, av. Okay, just save it. Yeah. So whenever you receive incident related to antivirus and you just focus on your investigation on antivirus logs and Windows logs, Windows events. So simply you can go to the profile, just click on the AV analysis. It will automatically fetch out the antivirus and Windows event, and it will remove all other irrelevant, like we have firewalls, Cisco routers, everything. It will remove all those other logs except antivirus and Windows. Here now you can go device type. So here it is showing Windows logs only. It's not showing semantic. So there must be some problem. So again we will go to the manage. Let's troubleshoot what is the problem. So we'll click on the AV. Here we can see the name is misspelled. So we will write correct name semantic. Okay. Now save it. Okay. Now it automatically refresh. See, now we can see Windows log and semantic log. Now we are having very less number of events. Now we can focus on our investigation. We can pinpoint our investigation. Similarly, we can create another profile called firewall analysis. Okay, now here we will use only firewall logs. Okay, now we can click save and apply. Okay, it will save and automatically apply this. See, so it will remove all antivirus logs, Windows logs and everything except firewall. Now here we can see only firewall. Device.class is firewall, devices Palo Alto networks. Okay, so depending on requirement you can create your investigation profile. Okay, now I'm deactivating the profile. If you want to deactivate profile, it will just click on the deactivate profile. It will give you normal. So my PC is running. Okay, now meta, coming to the meta group. So here are the RSA email analysis. The default meta groups is available, but we can create other meta group like manage meta. Let me click on manage meta. So let me explain you from the beginning. See, here we are seeing lot of meta keys like certificate, thumbprint, subject, directory, file entropy, extension. There are lot of meta keys. Many of meta keys that we do not require for our investigation. It is unnecessary. So we can customize this uh, investigation screen. If you want, we can include some relevant meta keys that is required for investigation and remove all other unrelevant. Okay, so we will go to the meta keys, manage meta key. No, you can click my analysis. You can give name my analysis. Okay, click on add ip.src. Okay, add now ip.tst. Okay, ip.source, sorry, ip.source port, add now ip.tst port. Okay, so we want only these meta keys appear in my investigation tab, nothing else. So we save as a my analysis. Okay, now we click on apply. Okay, see, so we can see only 4 meta keys is appearing. Okay, so IP source, IP destination, destination port. Source port is not available in our event, that's why it is not coming here, otherwise it would have come. Okay, see, the source port, the following meta keys has no value, otherwise it will come. So in this way we can customize our investigation tab meta keys. Okay, now we can use default meta key, so it will deactivate my meta profile. Okay, now we have deactivated. Now we are seeing all the meta keys is coming. Now this is nothing, this is order by total, order by value. See, so here you will see the extension com1098 events, so it is coming in descending order. The value which has high number of events come first, then the second one, then third one in a descending order. Okay, so now we will click on ascending order. Okay, so the value which has less number of event will come first, then next, then it will come in descending order. Okay, see, downloads 1, similar user account 112. Now again we convert, make it in descending. So the value having large number of event will come first. See again. Now event counts. So it is showing events by count first, because these are the events and these are the counts. Now we will want to see event quantify by event size. Okay, it will give you the value. This extension having 595 KB of data, .NET has 227.61 KB of data. See, so it will show you the size, how many space is utilizing this event. Similarly, if we go device type, C. So Palo Alto utilizing 33 MB of data, Juniper router is 18 MB of data, FireEye WMPS has 1.5 MB of data. In this way, we can calculate which log source is consuming how much memory space. Okay. Similarly, the size will be displayed. Okay. Now it is defined by packet count. So this is the log environment. So again it will show you by packet count. So these are the logs, so there is no packet is here. Now how to download? So I have already shown you how to download the event. Just click on meta or files, logs, whatever you want to, whatever type of logs you want to download. Just click on this. It will download the packet capture. It will show you the raw, download the raw logs. It will download the files. Suppose any event, like someone is sending email and email has attachment, and someone is downloading some file from internet. So in that case you can choose file. If that event contains any files, then you have to choose files. That file will be downloaded. Otherwise meta, uh, most of the time we will choose meta to download logs. Okay, now these are the visualization. So we do not have any drill point to visualize. So here are the go to event. Here you can write event ID to see the visualization. So event ID is you will see event ID is like, just click on maybe this one, control C. This is the latest version of Netwitness. Let me check whether it will work or not. See, this kind of visualization you can see, but okay. So there is another way. Here you can see the graph. Okay, so this time this many counts of logs came, and the duration. Okay, so here you can see the graphical representation of logs, event stream, line chart you can see in bar chart. See, now you can see also the coordinates, like let me choose source country, apply. See, it will give you the visualization. This is the source country, United States, and the interconnection of source domain, top level domain, service type, IP protocol, how the events are interrelated. So here you can see the visualization in a graphical manner, but we have large number of events, that's why it is very congested. You can visualize by putting you further drill down the logs. First you drill down the logs, just pinpoint your required logs, your relevant logs, then you can see the visualization here. Okay, so we have done with investigate tab. So we have learned everything about investigation tab. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.